Yo, yo, here we go. NASA's new Earth flag decoded. It is 666 times 2 on top of Mickey Mouse. Yeah, look, Disney World, NASA, Freemasonry, satanic Luciferian rituals, pedophilia are all one and the same. Sorry. It is what it is. You gotta accept it. Tough fucking shit. Fucking it is what it is. Tough love. Tough shit. Accept the fucking truth. It is what it is. Okay? Satanic rituals, pedophilia, Freemasons, NASA, Walt Disney World, all that shit. One and the same. They're all one and the fucking same. Nothing's different. Nothing's changed. Again, look. Babylon, they put this shit in your face, and then they build a fucking tower that looks like Babylon. There's no reason for all this crazy shit here. That's all extra money. That cost extra for that look. You don't need that there. That's not doing anything. I mean, yeah, they may have a walkway, but the point is they really go out of the way to shove this shit. Nothing's changed. Then they shove it in your face. Our face. I say your, I mean our, whatever. So follow these sun rays up to the point where they converge. One going this way, and then there's one going this way. It's making it's pointing. These are all pointing to the source. Local source. Take a flashlight and see how close you have to get to the floor to get a hot spot over the ground. It's close. It shows you how close the sun has to get to do that, and it does it. And it's close. It proves locality. I mean, look at this shit. God damn, that's fucking... Holy fuck, that's tall, right? Look at this shit. I mean, damn, look how tall that is compared to these ones. I mean, these looking like they're relatively decent size here. These things, they're all about the same size. This thing fucking towers over them all. What are they doing here? It's another, these cities are like circuit boards, man. They harvest energy. This place is clearly set up to harvest energy. It's clearly set up like a prison. I mean, if I were to set up a prison and to harvest energy from people, I would fucking do it just like this. I would do it just like this. Set up a city, force everybody into it, and fucking harvest them. Fucking harvest them like cattle. I'd take them and harvest them like cattle, and this is what I would do right here. Looks just like a circuit board. You got this tall phallus. It's like the Egyptian obelisk. Dude, look. Rockefeller are the pharaohs of Egypt. Rockefellers. Rockefeller. Red Shield Rothschilds. Rockefellers are all the same. Same rulers of Egypt are ruling you now still. Nothing's fucking changed. The fact that they can trick you into fucking still rolling you and you don't know it should fucking tell you how fucking dumb we are compared to them. In a sense. So if the world was spinning around the sun, I've done this many times, but it's a new one here. It's a new looking cartoon. So maybe the sheep will wake up somebody. Because it's hard evidence. If the earth was spinning around the sun, then after 6 months, clocks will still be the same, but since we now are on the other side of the sun, morning and sunset will completely have switched over. 3 p.m. will still be at 3 p.m., but it will be in the middle of the night. In other words, right here, you're looking at the sun, this side's not looking at the sun. It should be looking at these stars over here, and when it gets over here, this side should be looking at a different set of stars, but that is not what we see. They're the same stars proving it's a flat Earth, and they're just circling above. It's a sidereal day, 23 hours, 56 minutes. It takes for the firmament to rotate with all the stars in it, and they're fixed. And the only other ones that rotate differently are the wandering lights within it. They wander a little bit, but what really wanders is just the sun and the moon, the hare and the tortoise. The sun is 24-hour day, and the tortoise or the moon is 24 hours, 50 minutes a day. And then they think, the idiots, globetard, retard, ball-licking retards, think that when you go around the world, they're doing this, and they're really just doing this. Take a bowl of cereal, some milk on top, take your little cereal. I gotta speak in cartoon levels. Take the cereal and rotate it around in a circle. That's what's going on. Nobody's doing this. Otherwise, you'd be able to circumnavigate from the north to the south, and you'd be able to come back around through Australia instead of this up and back. Oh, we're done. You can only do that on a flat Earth. Proving how dumb they are. If it was a ball, you'd be able to come all the way back around through Australia. They can't do it. If you can do that, I'll give you all the money in the world. I'll give you everything I own, every fucking thing. If you can do a north to south and then come back around the side that doesn't exist, I'll give you everything I own. I'll be your slave forever. I'll do anything for you if you can do that and prove that. And if you can't, you better have some dough. All right, when in reality is this kind of circle. Again, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I can't take these idiots. They're all just Freemason shills. Newton, everything's gravity, everything's relative, everything's star stuff. Billions, cajillions, billions, quasars, black holes, billions. Fucking idiots. Everything's balls, everything's pairs, everything's bullshit. Exactly. Yeah, the flying potato, the make-believe CGI flying potato, moon of Mars, Phobos. Buzz Aldrin goes, oh, there's an obelisk on it. You know, what does that imply? There's aliens. They know. What are they doing? God put that there, or the universe, whatever you. Yeah, I'm not a Freemason. Didn't lie. Didn't get mind controlled like a motherfucker. Maybe we could go there. We'll send a rover. It's nuts. Don't you just love that cute little globe they have made for Phobos? I mean, look, they have to go through all this shit because when they go through all this shit that doesn't make sense, it makes it more real to you. Otherwise, why would they do that? It has to be real. It has to be real. Okay, they always got this dumb fucking bitch everywhere. The Walt Disney World, half naked for the children to watch. It's insane. You know, I don't know. I don't know how they get away with this shit. Anyway, Holy Globe Batman. It's flat, dipshit. You could call him Flat Man. Flat Man. Sun's right there. Local. It's right there. This is not 93 million miles away. It's hardly fucking 50 miles. Probably not even 50 miles away. I mean, that motherfucker's right there. I mean, all right. Measure from this to here, and then measure that over land. That's nothing. Where's the curvature? So, I mean, take this. How far is this? Take that line, and then take the same length of that line and put it on the land, and that's your distance. And it ain't nothing. From here to here, draw that on the line. That's nothing. Same with the moon. Water doesn't curve ever. Even the slightest curve or wave interferes with this reflection. Jesus the Son walks on the water. It's the sun. It was buried on the cross. What does that mean? Well, on December 21st, it's in, guess where? The Crux constellation. That's where it goes to on December 21st to get buried on the cross, or the crux. Crux is cross. It's the cross constellation. So the sun is buried for 3 days on the dies on the cross and is buried for 3 days, and then on the 5th day, because on the 3 days the sun goes sideways, and on the 25th, the sun is reborn again. We start the year over, in other words. As far as from the winter solstice all the way back to the summer solstice. So it's buried for 3 days, and then on the 25th, it's born again. In other words, the sun rises 1 degree. So the sun rises 1 degree, and it's born again. And from hence forward, the days are progressively getting longer again, because winter solstice is the longest night, shortest day. Then it goes all the way back to summer June 21st. It does the same thing for 3 days. That's why they have a crab going sideways for 3 days. But it's not buried on the cross because it's not the cross or the Crux constellation anymore. It's June 21st, the longest day of the year, shortest night. And then after the June 21st, after the 3 days, the sun starts going the opposite direction. The days start getting shorter progressively. The cycle begins again, except to the downside, the waning side. It's going to start waning. Now, December 25th, it starts waxing. And I'm rambling. But maybe this will help out somebody. And that's what I want. I just want to educate and inform as much as we can. I had a chance to learn some of this shit, so I might as well help out as much as I can because we need it. Every one of you, do a video. I mean, we need everybody's help. This is going to take everybody. This is going to take everyone. I mean, look around how retarded everyone is. It's going to take everybody that's awake to do videos. Start doing them right now. I don't care how fucking retarded you think you sound. You're 1,000 times better than you think. You are. You are. You wouldn't believe how incredible you are if you only knew. If you only knew. So here you go. Earth, Mars. Looks flat here, from here. Get out of here. Okay, here we go. God. I mean, this motherfucker's everywhere. Okay, so look. So, you're saying the reason that the compass needle always points to north and not to south is because there's no South Pole? Come on, don't bullshit me. Yeah, there's no South Pole, except for the Arctic Circle. This right here is your Arctic South Pole. This is the North Pole. All compasses, even in Australia, they point to the North Pole. How is that possible on a ball? You would have to go through a ball, curves, Earth. It wouldn't work. Another proof of flat Earth. So you're talking, if you're on a ball, why wouldn't the compass would point to the South Pole, the closest pole? So again, you can be all the way out here. I don't give a fuck if you're way the fuck out here past everybody. The compass has to point to the North Pole. That's how it works. It is what it is. Tough love. You got to take it. Oh my God. Excuse me. God, sorry. God, I can't help it. The new golden calf. The new golden calf. Are you sure this thing will survive the atmospheric pressures, the G-forces, the soup to nuts meteor storms, the plasma, the gamma radiation, the heat, the cold, the cosmic radiation, the meteor storms, the Van Allen belts, the electromagnetism, the solar flares, incredible speeds, the satellite traffic, which we never see, space debris, which we never see. Okay, space debris that we never see. We never see space debris ever. They're talking about 1 million tons falls a day. Where is it? Why don't these motherfuckers ever have a problem on a spacewalk? They do spacewalks like it's nothing. Why do they put everything on the outside? You would never do that. Look, again, it's just for show. They look like, hey, look, we're doing work. We're doing a spacewalk. And we do them all the time, and it's nothing. Nothing. The gravitational forces, harsh environments in space. Don't worry, ma'am. It's perfectly wrapped in gold, wrinkled up tin foil. And I have a double check. And he says he's double checked the Scotch tape. Double checked. So they're telling you, and gold, are you kidding? That's got a really low melting point. So look, none of this shit would make it through 200 fucking degrees. It would all melt, maybe a little more. You could put a potato inside there and cook it, or the astronauts in there and cook it. Either way, it's ridiculous. That's not going to make it through 3,000 fucking degrees. And if they can't even get atomic weapons to blow it up and get through, how the fuck is this going to get through the firmament, the dome, the glass molten The molten glass dome is how the ancients describe it. It's a dome.